The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 41 gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hard liner to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Tommy Pham, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Carpenter is off at first with 2 away. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Luke Weaver will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. The pitch. No balls and one strike. Martinez into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's out number 1. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner on third. There's a swing and a high pop-up. DeYoung is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Will.
Here's Will Myers. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A high fastball is in there. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting amongst National League left fielders, so the fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's had to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jed Jerko. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jed Jerko.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Batting 7, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Martinez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago.
Renfroe.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Here's Chase Headley, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
0-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now in the box, number 41. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 41.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. foul ball, however, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball one. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
The batter.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. Two players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming, here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Here's Jed Jerko now. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 3-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now a hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Renfroe at second, Headley at first, 1 gone. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres leave a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Galvis is there, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Into the box, number 41, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. No runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Full count, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. This is line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Here's Will Myers, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Striding in once again, Hunter Renfroe. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Colton Wong will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-1.
That's ball
missed
2.
with a breaking ball.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. Home run number 5 on the year, and with it the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Hosmer over to his left, and that retires the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 26, Bud Norris.
Here's Chase Headley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Freddie Galvis waits on deck. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. The 3-1 pitch.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ready for another chance? Austin Hedges. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Matt Caesar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Matt Caesar.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-1 home. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Martinez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Petco Park, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Hector Neris.
Here's Jed Jerko now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power cord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Neris, a former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In there for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, That two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
First baseman.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Molina carries a batting line right at .240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And he will look at a called third strike. And that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ground ball right side. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for one. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. St. Louis is out in front, 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 55, Dominic Leone.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Leone, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Pham is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Spangenberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Friars 2. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dexter Fowler.
Jordan Lyles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Jordan Lyles.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Tommy Pham will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. High and deep to right center. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Third baseman number 3, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Missed with a slider. Two and 2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Spangenberg moving to his left, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Gregerson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jairo Munoz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Will Myers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Here's Chase Headley. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And the deficit remains 5-2. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the 9th.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Jose Torres enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
In now, Jairo Munoz.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
The average is at 308 entering play. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
In the dirt here. The 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Molina aboard here at first with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot's on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Friars 2. So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Ready. Galvis.
Now here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. A bouncer to the left side. Jerko has it. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Alex Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Alex Dickerson.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it is. Still no balls and two strikes. Hedges leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Bud Norris wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Luke Gregerson works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line.